Okay, so I've had a lot of people email me and ask me how to get breakers. So the breakers I use are made by Square D, and they are QOU style. And that means that they're feed through and they have a tab which can either be used as a foot for mounting or it can be reversed and put on the face of the breaker for panel mounting. So if you look very carefully, right here, there's a slot which is the same as this slot. So the tab is reversible and can be put in the face of the breaker for panel mounting. And in addition to that, these lug screws can be removed all the way, and the lug can be spun around 180, and then the screws be reinstalled to allow you to mount it to the panel and then put the screws back in without having to dismount it to put the wires on. So you can search for these. The part numbers they start with QOU, and if you put 1, that's the number of poles. And if you put a number like 20 behind that, that is the number of the amperage of the breaker. And I would suggest whichever supplier you can find that will sell you QOU breakers, go ahead and use them. I don't have anybody that I particularly would recommend. I've bought some on Amazon. I've bought some from these Super Breakers guys, even Widespread Electric Sales. It really just depends. I wouldn't recommend getting a used one because that is just looking for trouble. If you do, like, say, 230, that would be a 2-pole 30 amp breaker. A little bit less popular, but you should be able to find a supplier to get those for you. Here's one on Amazon. Even though it doesn't show the tabs in the photo, all new breakers will come with the tabs from Square D. So unless the supplier is pulling some weird stuff, the tabs will be in the box. Yeah, a 3-phase, 3-pole breaker is going to be a bit expensive, but even Amazon has these things, and they're not so awfully priced. So anyway, that's the breakers, and I would suggest just Googling it and use the part numbers like I had said. So the first digit is the number of poles, and then the next digit is the number of amps. And I hope you guys have good distro building, and go ahead and email me or private message me any questions. Thank you. Bye-bye.